All right, let's get buzzing with What's the Buzz, everyone.
Tis the season for holiday parties, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So whether it's with friends and family, or maybe you're having holiday parties with your coworkers, as you gather to get into the festive season, these parties can create some social situations that we want to talk about today.
Yeah,
on
some
What's the
interesting
Buzz.
ones. I think a lot of people are still learning how to work around them, and that's what we are going to talk about today. And joining us to talk about this are Kim Trent, a writer and regent at Wayne State University, and Jason Hall with Ride Detroit. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Looking all festive in your
And I could be like, hey,
today.
Jason, good to see you.
I know.
Jason's keeping it real.
All right, let's get to our first question. When you go to a holiday party, adult beverages are likely to be served, but do you drink? Or do you not drink? Or you may not feel like drinking that evening? What is the appropriate, effective response when someone asks you, why aren't you drinking?
If you're not
Struggling with
drinking.
that because that's never happened for me.
You've never had to worry about not drinking.
Well, you're
Bring on the drinks.
Bring on the drinks. Well, how about you? Because you're recently
Yeah, no
covered.
drinking, no
Yeah.
drinking. I think it's what's happening cool. That's cool these days is a lot of parties that I go to. A lot of people aren't drinking. So it's actually very in right now to like drink a non-alcoholic beverage. So I don't feel the pressure that I used to.
And you know,
feel.
really,
Right.
I mean, I hate to go all, after school especially on this,
Right.
but people should really think about the fact that that's kind of a rude question because there could be a lot of reasons where someone
True.
can be in recovery, someone, I mean,
Could
there
be
could be a lot
pregnant.
of, could be pregnant
Yeah.
and maybe not telling people yet.
Exactly.
It's really kind of none of your business. I've never asked anyone why they're not drinking.
Yeah.
It's like none of my business.
I definitely get the question though. Every now and then I do get the question. Like people say, well,
Yeah.
why aren't you drinking? But I think it's because they're used to me drinking.
Okay,
Right. So
that's
that's
fair.
Why.
That's
but
true.
if they know that I don't drink, they don't ask. But like generally, if they haven't seen me since last Christmas,
Right.
they're like, whoa, what's going on?
Right.
So
That's fair.
what's-
Or it just might be, I don't feel like telling you.
Yeah.
Or I just don't
Right.
feel like
Mind your own
drinking tonight.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you don't really want that question, if it's something that you're trying to keep private, maybe you can just have a glass of whatever, Sprite or whatever it is, and then you don't really need to worry about people coming up to you and being like, where's your drink?
But you still have a drink.
just
They
like a
just want to
weird
know why
thing.
it's not like brown liquor. You know what I mean? So.
This is my vodka soda.
Right. Well, whether it's a party with friends or maybe a work party for your spouse, you may not always know everyone at the party. So what's the best way to break the ice with people that you don't know?
I just think simple is best. Just hi, I'm Kim. What's your name? And
I
then
would
just
say that
go from
too.
there. Yeah, I know that is the best icebreaker. Hi, I'm Kim. Everyone should try.
Everyone should try being Kim at the party.
I'm Kim too. I'm a situational person. So I've learned to just sort of pick out whatever I can attach to at that moment. So if somebody's going through a food line, I might bring up something about the food that we can talk about.
Yeah.
But I'm a situational dude. That's how I work my way in.
So you find an appropriate way to kind of get the conversation started. You wouldn't be like, oh, when was your last vacation at the
Yeah.
food
Right.
buffet line?
Or
right.
what do you think about this presidential campaign?
Yeah. Let's not
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
Let's not do
Let's
that.
not do
I always think like sports is a way that a lot of people connect. So if anybody's maybe watching a game on their tablet or like has a shirt that says like Michigan or State, you can always be like, oh, how about that basketball game or something? And then that just starts conversation.
People watch games on tablets at parties?
What are you talking about?
I need to get out more. I need to get out more.
I have friends I've literally almost bought their phone from smacking it out of their hands
Right.
because they're at an event.
I
like,
know.
That is so
They have no home
rude.
training
That is so
whatsoever.
rude. Like, everything-
no
come
home
on.
training. Yeah, I
you
said it.
Absolutely.
I said it and I stick to
It's
it.
completely rude.
That's completely rude.
Yeah.
Kylie Peoples is going to join us with some reaction that we got on our Live in the D Facebook page today. What are the people saying, Kyla?
Well, I think a lot of people like to have the ice broken for them, but Carol said, I just open my big mouth and start talking. And I feel you, Carol, because I'm kind of like that too. I don't mind breaking the ice at all.
And if it doesn't work out, if there's no chemistry, on to the next
Move on.
one.
There are other
Hey,
people.
how are you?
Good talking to you.
And then Wanda's like, she tells the person that she's with to introduce themselves first. So if she forgot a name or she doesn't know who that person is, she's just like, hey, this is so-and-so, who, introduce yourselves.
Right.
That's a good one too.
Okay.
I always like at holiday parties, this doesn't always happen, but if you have to wear a name tag,
Yeah,
so
that's
much
kinda-
It's
easier.
Yeah.
It's much
But
easier.
it's kind of like not always like the classiest thing.
Okay.
See, my icebreaker in that is I'm going to actually ask you your name even though you're wearing a name tag.
I see you, and then they're like, you can't read, and they're
Right.
like,
Broken.
all right.
Yeah, and then Cliff actually said he shows up fashionably late. All eyes are on him as he arrives.
That is not an
Cliff
icebreaker.
probably has a really nice outfit picked out.
Icebreaker, Cliff, that is not an icebreaker.
Okay,
No.
it's Cliff style.
Right.
Right.
That is not an icebreaker.
No,
All
it's not an
right.
icebreaker.
How do you leave a holiday party? That's the big question. Do you
Yeah.
ghost, Kim? How do you do it?
So I always think it's appropriate to at least say goodbye to the host,
Yeah.
whether whoever that is, and then you're good there. I don't think you need to go around. Hi, it was good to see you.
Right, right,
It was
right,
good to
right,
see
right,
you.
right,
right,
right, right.
Yeah.
Like let's.
Then
chill.
your exit will take an hour, right? Because
Exactly.
everyone will be like,
Sure.
And then you get into
Yeah.
a whole conversation, and then you're like, "Why are you watching?"
Just hit the
sports?
key.
What about you guys?
Just hit the key
Me too.
peeps up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or whoever you're going to the after party with, that's who.
You can text them.
See you in a minute. See you in a minute.
you know what?
Your life is different.
I like that.
So, now, do you feel uncomfortable when you're the first one to leave?
Not at all. I'm an introvert, masquerading as an extrovert.
Yes.
So there's nothing I'd rather do than sit on my couch with a book. So no matter how lovely the party is, I'm almost always ready to leave.
Okay.
So I have no problem being the first
Or you could
person.
just be like, bye everyone, see you all later, and
Right.
just
Yeah.
skedaddle. Because
Right.
that's okay too.
That works
Yeah.
too. There's nothing wrong. And that's easy and quick. Then you're not stuck with one person.
Absolutely.
I
Right.
agree with you. All right. Well, thank you guys
Yes,
so
thank
much.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kyla, for the Facebook report.